Now, here is what I do. I take my tiny little brush, teeny tiny little brush, and I draw it between the colors. And once it becomes a big mix, I'm just really pulling it this way. Get it all together. So it's just you know, a mess. There's nothing specific about it. But when I paint it, so look how pretty this is. And every time I do it, it's going to be slightly different. So I'm going to pick up a little more of the May green, a little more of the brown. But I'm not paying any attention to which one I'm picking up. And so often you'll hear me just swooping across, or swooping across the other way. If you guys want to figure out how to master greens, I recommend doing something like that. And just, you know, don't mix them all together in one big mud. Just keep them like this. Just lift them out as you need them. And then as you paint, it's all going to be different. So let's imagine I did a whole bunch of these. Put a little more green in there. And also, once I do the first footprint on the side of the brush, see this beautiful dry brushing that I'm able to get here. Now you're not going to get very much because it's such a tiny, tiny, tiny brush, but with the paint up, yes, and then, so that dry brushing is really useful for adding texture later. And you really do need a piece of paper that you can use where you can, you can use it as your sample sheet. So take the initial paint off, but then come over here and use the dry brushing, the remaining tiny bit of paint, to give you some texture.